So let's get into step-by-step procedure to apply Schengen visa. Today I am discussing mainly applying Schengen visa at Italian Consulate. Although the procedure is mostly similar for other consulates as well, so my concentration today will be Schengen visa from Italy Consulate. So in India, to apply Schengen visa, you could visit vfs-italy.co.in. So if you're from northern part of India, then you have to apply at Italian Consulate at New Delhi, and if you're from southern India or West India, you have to apply at Italian Consulate in Mumbai. Similarly for eastern India, you have to apply at Kolkata, and this is for Nepal. Let's say you're from west or southern India, then you click here. So before even applying for visa appointment, you need to know the information about Schengen visa. So this is the page where you get all that information. So here you see all about visas. Click there and you see the Schengen C type visa. Click on that. You see the types of Schengen visa. So here we are interested in tourist visa, so I'm going to click on that. So this is the important page, guys. So here you see all the information like visa fees for Schengen tourist visa, and then the documents required. So you see this first PDF here. It has a lot of documents, document information, and it has photo specifications and then the application form. So you could just download the application form from here. So once you know all the information about Schengen visa, that's the time to schedule an appointment. So you click on schedule appointment here. So you see there are two ways to schedule. One is you could call the call center and book your appointment. The other is click on this link where you could book your appointment online. So when you click on this link, it's gonna route it to this another website, which is VFS Global Appointment Booking System. So if this is your first time, you have to register as a new user here. So you have to click on new user and then create your account and then register. Once you register, you can schedule an appointment. Let's look into the documents needed for Schengen visa for applying at Italian Consulate. The main important document is passport, and then you need visa application. You could download the visa application from VFS website. Then you need photos. Generally for Italian embassy, you need 35 mm by 45 mm, and you should make sure like your photograph should have 70 to 80% of your head should fill 70 to 80% of your entire photo. So the extreme right photograph is the correct one in this case. And financial status. So you should prove like you have enough you are financially strong to support your trip. So for that, you could submit 3 months bank statement and your income tax return statements for the last 3 years. Make sure your bank statements are original with bank stamp and signature. And let's say if you are a owner of your own business, in that case you could submit your company bank statements for the last 2 months, and you could submit your company registration certificate, etc. And if you are a retired person, right, then you could submit 3 months pension statements or proof of income generated by ownership of property or business. Let's say if your children is sponsoring you, in that case you have to submit your children's financials like their bank statements, their passport copy, income tax returns, etc. Medical insurance. This is one of the most important things. So most of the Schengen countries need you to cover medically. So they need the coverage of 30,000 euros. So there are a lot of private companies where you can buy your insurance from. So you should carry this insurance. Air tickets. So you should have a return ticket. That's the most important thing. So have your return ticket, submit this as a proof that you are returning back. And also you should have the tickets or the reservations to travel within the Schengen area. Let's say if you are traveling countries by train or car, you need to submit those bookings as well. Travel itinerary or complete stay details. Let's say if you are staying in hotels for all your vacation, then you need to submit the hard copies of the reservation confirmation from all the hotels. If you have a sponsorship, then submit an invitation letter from the sponsor. But if you're traveling in groups with a tour company, then your tour company will give you some documentation. Basically, it has the tour package details like name, date of birth and passport number, etc. Let's say if you're working, then you need a leave sanction letter from your employer. Just mention the dates of leave sanction and unaccompanied letterhead and your name, designation, things like that. Next thing is covering letter. So covering letter is something which you are writing to the visa officer. It's a letter to the visa officer explaining what is the purpose of your trip and where you'll be, what is your itinerary looks like. So it should have your name, who all are traveling with you, and the itinerary, what you are doing, what tourism you are doing on your itinerary, and who is going to bear your expenses, purpose of visit. So it's pretty detailed purpose of your trip. The checklist, it's basically a paper where you need to tick the documents submitted to the visa officer. But the previous page, so there is an option to track your application here. So you click on this and you're gonna get routed to this another page where you could enter the reference number and your date of birth. You're gonna get the status of your application. Also sometimes especially when you need your visa and passport urgently, then you will be a little nervous and you might need the hour by hour information. So in our case, what we did is, we know that VFS generally sends the package through Blue Dart. So here you could enter the reference number. So we entered our passport number here. So it was giving us updates, like hour by hour updates. So this is one of the way to know where your passport is at that moment, so that you get little peace knowing like your passport is on the way. That's it, guys.